CrossFit's a health and fitness model that's taking the world by storm. Anyone can do it, that's the beauty of it. Get kids in doing CrossFit, all the way through to people in their 50s, 60s, even 70s, even 80s if they're fit enough. Beauty of this stuff is it's scalable. You can do anything. If you can't do a pull-up, you can do a ring row. If you can't do a push-up on your toes, you can do a push-up on your knees. But basically the model of CrossFit itself incorporates everything. So you're doing Olympic lifting, you're doing gymnastics on the rings, bar work, hanging, working your midline. A big focus is core to extremity. Most of the movements we do incorporate whole body exercises, which work you from the midline out, or we say core to extremity. Saying that we use kettlebells, slam balls, med balls. We even take handstands, handstand push-ups, which is pretty cool. Seeing someone do a handstand for the first time, it's a big thing for them. They get pretty excited by it. Kids can do it, old people can do it, and everyone in between. That's the beauty of this stuff. Our classes, we've got a great range. We might have an 18-year-old fresh out of school training side by side with someone who's in their 60s, both doing the same movements, and if they can't, we scale it accordingly. All, working together as a team. That's what we're big on, creating that family environment, that family feel, but then at the same time, you're working towards your own maxes or your own PBs, your own work capacity. So you're never really pushing to other people's limits, you push to your own in that team environment where we all sort of work together and support each other. I feel the team aspect's pretty big, especially in my box. We have a huge focus on supporting and helping each other with everything we do. I believe we're social creatures and we need that interaction with each other. Anyone can train on their own, but are you going to get the same output training on your own by yourself? When you have a partner or a coach coaching the classes and helping you and motivating you and supporting you. You might have an off day at work, or you might be down in the dumps, something bad hasn't gone right, and you can come in the gym and just forget about all of that, and you've got your family in there and we all train together and help each other and build towards a bigger result. For me personally, the biggest appeal was the challenges and the variety of exercises. Coming from a rugby league background, a lot of our work was predominantly in the field, running, tackling, wrestling, those sorts of things, and then in the gym was more strength-based, where we're doing simple bench presses, squatting, mainly back squats, not all the way down, pretty much more isolated movements as well, even arm curls, little things like that. CrossFit, you get open to a whole new world. I thought I was fit, and then when I come in here, I had to do 50 pull-ups in my first workout, and then I had to jump up a rope and learn how to climb it without using my arms because I'd blow out, or jumping on the gymnastic rings and trying to do them, which is, that was pretty tough. But the biggest thing I love is the Olympic lifting. That's really technical, really hard to get down pat. There's so many little things you need to work on. It's just, a constant challenge, but that's what I enjoy. So. I feel CrossFit saved me. It's no disrespect to rugby league. I really enjoyed my time there. I built a great network of friends and family. Unfortunately, I had a lot of injuries, which forced me to retire early. But in saying that, it made me who I am today. I learned from those injuries, and I apply my rehabilitation and prehab as well, prevention instead of cure. With my clients, we're really big on that. But it saved me. I didn't realise how immobile I was and how predisposed I was to injuries. I was super tight through my shoulders, my hips, my knees, everything, nothing worked. I couldn't squat properly. Coming here and learning all these movements and building that functional fitness and moving how we're supposed to, opened me up to a whole new world, and I feel much stronger for it now. I wish I did this sort of stuff when I was a bit younger. I think it's probably the Olympic lifting and the gymnastics, especially the more technical moves. With the gymnastics, simple pull-ups fine. We do kipping pull-ups using your whole body weight, but anything from handstand push-ups, handstand walks, they're really tough. And the Olympic lifts are always a challenge. They're so technical. You can do one thing where everything moves freely and flows smoothly, and the bar flies up there, and then you can do the exact same weight, and then it just comes crashing down, and you need to bail out and look at it and try and hit it again. The relationship between CrossFit and injuries themselves isn't because of CrossFit hurting people. When people come to CrossFit and they give it a go for the first time, any previous habits or old training styles, methods, or lack thereof, have caused them to be immobile and not move properly. If if you have the right facility and the right coaching and programming set up, there should be progressions for every member in their own appeal to build towards certain movements that might be more technical than others. In saying that, when I first started CrossFit, I was only 6 months out of a shoulder reconstruction, and I had to take my steps very slowly, carefully towards the gymnastics side of things. My shoulders are very tight. So it's people with predisposed weaknesses or tightness or mobility issues in certain joints and areas and their muscles that causes them or puts them in a position where doing a functional movement, which is how we should move properly, may inhibit their ability to move or give them an injury. When someone's moving freely and they're moving properly and their intensity is applied at the right level and they're experiencing the movements they're doing, whether it's handstands or kipping pull-ups or muscle-ups on the rings, then if they're moving properly, then they won't have any injury. Myself personally, I haven't had an injury. I've been 2 years out of rugby league now and I haven't had one injury from CrossFit. But I've been smart about it and I've always progressed at the right pace.
What do you say to that?
I don't feel it's a cult. I feel it's a way of life, and I'm a strong believer in that CrossFit doesn't just help you with the physical side of health and fitness, but the mental approach, as well as your nutrition, your rest, your sleep, your recovery. Yeah, friendships are formed. We definitely have a great bond with all of our members. It's definitely more of a boutique membership gym as opposed to a larger base corporation where you might have 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 members where people don't know each other, or they're just doing their own thing, or they've got their iPods in, sitting on the bike or a treadmill. With CrossFit, the gyms are generally a little bit smaller than your big commercial gyms, and everyone knows everyone. It's a tight-knit group where we all work together, we all help each other, and in saying that, great friendships are formed, but it's through healthy habits and lifestyles, not so much a cult.